So human being who feels for others properly, is completely faithful, who tells truth, who does not hurt others, who is brave, and who expresses tremendous amount of courage and strength. He says about bodily strength and intellectual strength and spiritual, all. So for bodily strength, we must see for basic food, basic education, and basic education of spiritual nature. Every man is spiritual in nature. Subjugation has given these problems. People also knows that yes, I am so bad, I need to be subjugated by other people. This type of faith is instilled slavery. So you see, in basic rights, we have one very important uh, this thing, that we have rights to freedom from slavery. So these rights are, are tabulated. But one very important word of caution. Now the days are changing. One very important thing is we should be very careful while we instigate the instinct of animosity, instinct of vengeance, violence, attacks, and also the basal desires. If we go on giving these instincts in our all major public media, be it cinema, be it serial, be it advertisement, be it whatever it is, what people are involved, 99.99% are involved in those things. If we spread it without unabated and without any injunction, and again, we expect a moral, non-violent, a peace-loving people, it is a paradox. It is a paradox. It is a fundamental problem. And then you catch people of violating rules and laws and rights. It is not right. We must try to spread the wisdom, goodness, and kindness and humanitarian feelings. It is so simple. We created a very good thing. Very say we have so many life. So many people are there of great life. Have we depicted their lives in tremendous zest and tremendous investment, so that it reaches everybody, inspires everybody? We don't do that. We need to do that. Education. If we cannot educate by formal, somebody says, start verbal education on you just tell them stories. Somehow it should be instilled as milk of the mother. It should strengthen from the very childhood, because the childhood is the main time the blueprint of intellectual and moral character is imprinted. So the human right is already there. But a proper human being is needed. A lot of human being is needed from every house. Swamiji says, wonderful is one of the best statements we find, that each soul is potentially divine. And do it by controlling nature, external, internal, and be free. He says, doctrines, dogmas, books, temples, forms, all other things are secondary details. These are secondary things, not human, not primary to human being. It cannot be more than human being. So it's a wonderful journey of human to freedom. Swami used to say, Amritasya Putra. This is the only word used by Indian rishis. He claimed it in Chicago, Parliament of Religions, and all the audience was enthralled. The first time they heard somebody is calling them Amritasya Putra, not sinners. So he says it's a standing label on human nature to call man sinner. It cannot be so. So the fundamental idea and expectation of human being what truly he or she is should be instilled first. Then all human beings will slowly turn to make a wonderful society. And you will see in many what we call aborigines and many other Adivasis, we have found that they are small society, but you find there is no need of imposing any rule or right forms of human rights or human tortures. It's not there. That is true civilization because they come to know, they have come to know the secret of peaceful coexistence. Because why? The more we find the higher goal of human life, the more we become peace lovers, the more we give liberty to others, the more we really don't depend upon any small things, the more we don't depend upon things, don't depend upon our this guy, that person, this school, that the more we become independent, the more we become full of peace, and the more we offer independence to others. This is a complicated and very mysterious character of human's existence. But until and unless we go to the root of the existence, Swami used to say always, I want a root and a branch reform, not a superficial reform. So if I go on making rules and catching people and jailing them and nailing them, it will come like that. An eye for an eye will turn the whole world blind. So we should not be turning the whole world a big amount of massacre by claiming different rights and pointing out different violations of rights, which we will do if we don't give water and nourishment to the root of the problem. The root of the problem has to be given proper nourishment so that the root does not suffer from the infections of problems. It will flourish to become a real human tree. So we have to go to the root. We have rules. Have we stopped doing that? We still see so many things happening. So we must go to the root. And that root is not everybody's cup of tea. So the people of magnanimous character and intelligence of tremendous strength and broadness, they can only go to that state. Swamiji is definitely one of them who can show light. Thank you.